All right, this last one we're going to work through together is question number 11. Again, this time they told you two triangles are similar. There's that nice little similarity mark. This time, though, instead of telling you any of the values over here, notice you're missing side values on all of them. Usually they give you 2 and 2. However, what they did this time is they gave you all three of this one triangle right here. They gave you all three sides, and then they told you the scale factor was 3 to 5. So 3 to 5. So what this means is you're actually going to do 3 proportion problems, but you know that the proportions are always going to be 3 to 5. Now, when I'm looking at this, notice 3 is smaller than 5. The triangle on the left is smaller than the triangle on the right. So I'm going to make sure to write top right here because my smaller number was on the top, and bottom right here. And then you can go ahead and just say, okay, let's actually call these X, Y, and Z, if that's okay, just to help us to be able to figure out what we want. Notice they want the perimeter. The perimeter means that you've got to find all three sides and then just add them together. All right, so when we're doing this, let's look at X first. Notice X right here is between Q and P. Q and P are my first two letters, so they're going to be similar to KL. KL right here, that's 6. So we're going to say 6 over X is equal to 3 over 5 and solve it. We're going to do cross products. So 6 times 5 is 30. 3 times X is 3X. When I divide by 3, X is equal to 10. So I've got one side. Then you're just going to do the exact same thing again. You know the proportion of all of them is 3 to 5. So if I'm looking for Y now, let's find Y. We called Y the side between Q and R. So Q and R, notice right here, there are our last two numbers. So this is going to line up with the last two numbers of the other triangle, L and M. So we could say 15 over Y is equal to 3 over 5. Again, all you're going to do is cross products. 15 times 5 gives me 75 is equal to 3 times Y. Divide by 3, and Y is equal to 25. One last proportion we're going to have to set up is our Z. Again, remember, the ratio on all of them is 3 to 5. So Z is going to line up with the 12. Make sure 12 goes in the top. That's your smaller triangle. And then Z is in the denominator. And you can go ahead, cross products. 12 times 5. Whoops. I'm just trying to write a B. That's a 5. So let's go ahead and do that. 12 times 5 is 60 is equal to 3 times Z. We can go ahead and divide by 3, and Z is equal to 20. Okay, so now we've got all three sides here. Let's go ahead and write them up. This side is 20. Y is equal to 25, and X is equal to 10. So in order to find the perimeter, all I've got to do is add them. 10 plus 25 is 35. 35 plus 20 is 55. So the perimeter is 55 units. And we are finished with our examples there.